so we're having audio issues.
Sure.
We're going to go live anyways. Just you guys start talking when you're ready to. We're going to try to figure out the audio as we're going.
Cool. Okay. All right. So this is great. We announce, but nobody hears us.
It could be.
Okay.
It happened in the Bar 1 game on Wednesday, too, when we figured it out halfway through the first. So.
Okay. All right.
Wish I had some advice here. Okay. Check.
All right, so there's audio on the live feed, so they can hear you on YouTube. But for whatever reason, this thing doesn't seem to be working, so you can't hear each other.
Okay.
Oh shit! I've been just.
So if our mics were live at that point, yeah. Oh boy.
So they can actually hear us.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah, he's listening. You can hear it.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. So maybe we should kick off the broadcast. What do you guys say? All right.
Well, little technical difficulties, but we're back in action, and we're very grateful for the family, the friends back home here watching a little bit of hockey here to round out your weekend here live from the Northbrook Sports Center. I'm Matt Fisher, and this is my partner, Dave Copeland.
Thank you, Matt, for that great introduction. Today we have a conference matchup between the Spartans of Glenbrook North High School versus the St. Ignatius Club. I forgot what their nickname is, but we'll get to that. It is GBN versus St. Ignatius. Yeah. It's a rematch of a battle they had a month or so ago. In the first battle, GBN was in their first game of the season, was able to secure a 4-0 shutout victory at Fifth Third Arena. That was a special performance and a great way to kick things off.
Oh, that was it.
We just heard it there. Whatever you did there, we heard it.
Yeah, I just unplugged something and plugged it back in. So.
Having a little bit of technical difficulties, but appreciate. We all know that you're here to watch the hockey, not here, Dave and I, as much as we try to bring you a good broadcast here from the booth.
Yeah. So the Spartans are on the second night of back-to-back games today. We'll have to see their freshness as they come out. Standings-wise, it's kind of hard to tell where GBN is in the standings. They're still catching up on a number of games played, so they'll show up as middle of the pack, but once they play some more games, hopefully they move up a little bit from there. St. Ignatius has had its troubles. They're in second to last place in the division.
Pardon me?
So they've had some struggles, but they can put it together. I think any game in this league is going to be a challenge, and the Spartan team really needs to come out and give respect to the St. Ignatius club.
We should be in for a highly competitive game of hockey. St. Ignatius coming in at 1-6, 8th place in the AHL, but things have been trending in the right direction. They've had 4 one-goal games and been right in there with all of the competition that they play. So I'm expecting tonight to be no different, and we're going to be in for a nail-biter. Yeah,
you really never know, and it's early in the season. Sometimes the early season records can be deceiving. As you know, as our audience probably knows, that in the AHL, or Academic Hockey League, each team plays all other teams 3 times. So this will be the second of 3 matchups with the St. Ignatius team.
Indeed. Yeah. So St. Ignatius coming in here off a 10-day layoff. Last game that they played against York back on the 9th. GBM, as Dave said, coming in back-to-back nights. St. Ignatius should be quite fresh, chomping at the bit to have some action here. We'll see what kind of what's in store.
All right, folks, so we're just about to get the teams over to their benches and get things started, probably a couple minutes or so to get ready, and then we'll be here for the puck drop.
Swap that.
So, Dave, what are your keys to the game tonight? I know last night we discussed this as well. We'd always love your insight on this.
Matt, thanks for asking that. I've given this a lot of thought since the game last night, the big victory over Stevenson, where, in a really impressive performance, the Spartans all-around game took a 9-1 victory last night. And we had talked about keys to that game beforehand, and came up with some things that I think did come true. But thinking about this game tonight, what I've really come to believe is that whichever team is able to put the puck in the net more than the other is probably going to come out victorious tonight.
No truer words there, Dave. I think, the more pucks that go in the net, that's going to be a key to victory. Definitely, I'm going to go with the same key I had last night. Spartans got to start fast. Had 3 goals in the first 4 minutes. I think really set the tempo and establish that they're here to play. It's really hard to turn it back, to turn it on when it's off. You got to start on and let's get some pucks on net. I think is my key again.
All right.
All teams up to the blue line for the singing of the national anthem. All right, we're back as we await the opening face-off of this game. Players are getting themselves ready. I think we still have a few moments before we're going to get started, so we'll be right back with you. Who do we have in the pipes tonight? It looks like it's Austin Calentes. Is that correct?
It is. That would be Austin Calentes making the start tonight for the Spartans. Back-to-back nights. Kulikov with an outstanding performance last night. Just 1 goal in, 20 or so shots.
Yeah, saved at a 90% clip, which is, what 90 or better is really what you're looking for back there. Did a fine job.
All right, teams are gathering on the ice for the Spartans in dark today. We've got Jason DeLeon taking the face-off. He's flanked by Copeland and Dunn. Defense, we've got Dejoux and Fisher. Puck goes into the zone. Passed out front. St. Ignatius takes it. They're coming back 2-on-2. Puck into the zone, but just offsides. And Dunn pumps it in.
Chasing.
Copeland going forward. Battle behind the boards. Taken over to Dunn. Back to Copeland. Back to Dunn. Two players take it. DeLeon into Dunn. St. Ignatius gets it. Look to clear. Held in by Zhu. Battle going on. Got Dunn and Zhu there. And they're able to clear it out.
And a breakaway, 57.
Oh, a great defensive play there. Fisher was able to get back and break that up just at the last minute.
Save by Calentes as well. Ignatius looking to set it up. Breaking it out. Nice chip by Andrews. Matthew Sack down low to Fisher. Magnuson steals it from number 15, Brendan. Clears the zone. Oh, and a shot by Sychek and a nice save.
Whoa, he was shot out of a cannon that time. Sychek on the break.
He hit him right between the S and the I right there.
It certainly was going to be on net, no doubt about it. Unfortunately, into the goal, he makes a good stop.
Excellent show of speed right
positioning. He really burst into that one. Great opportunity for the Spartans. St. Ignatius into the zone. Broken up by Magnuson, over to Sack. Sack coming behind the net and passes over to the edge. Looking for Sychek, shot in. Sticked away. Another battle along the boards. Comes on out to St. Ignatius at the point. Pass to the other point in the shot. Saved by Calentes.
Scoop by Calentes. Nice
Not
save.
Calentes. Yes, Calentes. Go Calentes. All right, we've got 14:47 to go in the first period. As you know, there are 3 17-minute periods in the AHL games.
St. Ignatius takes the face-off, shoots it down low. Jack Reynolds gives chase. And there's a scrum in the corner. Reynolds working hard. Dudalebs comes away with the puck. Passes it up. Ben Yuk gives chase. Carter Dunn chases it down low. Check to the boards, loses possession.
It's really good battle here by the Dudalevs line. They were really noticeable yesterday. We talked about Dudalevs having an outstanding all-around game, as did his line mates Bennick and Drivas.
Dudalevs
Here they
showing
come
the
up.
speed. Went to drop, but nobody home. Nice lift into the stick. Magnuson. Fisher looking for somebody. And it's an icing. I believe he led the league in icing last season. Is that correct?
Well, somebody's got to, and he's probably put a lot of effort into that.
He's pushing the Northbrook record for icing.
No, sometimes when you're as active as he is defensively, you've got to just ice the puck. Sometimes it's not the.
I guess there's
not
good icing, there's
the
bad
wrong
icing.
thing to
That was
do.
a bad icing there, Dave. Would you agree though?
It was one of my favorite icings, I would have to say. And Northbrook gets it in the zone, taken over by St. Ignatius. Pass to the middle, kept in by Jacot. Goes to the net. Got Chow battling. Zhu with it, dumps it back in around the net. From coming to challenge. Taken over by Chow. Over to Jacot. St. Ignatius finally able to get it and get it out of the zone. Zhu to retrieve. Pass around and Fisher looks to bring it up. Passes over to Zhu.
All right. 3 fresh bodies for the Spartans here. Carter Dunn, Max Copeland.
See if they could put some
And Brady
pressure on.
Andrews.
There's a nice shot by De Leon off the side. Dunn battles for it underneath. Puck coming out to De Leon. He goes back to Dunn in the corner. St. Ignatius there. Little battle to
pass,
De Leon up front. A shot off. Copeland with the shot, and he scores!
Copeland on the board, making it 1-0.
Really
Spartans
fine
at 12,
team
12
play
left
there.
here in the
Kept
first.
the pressure
Beautiful
on.
goal.
Got the puck to the net.
I believe
Good shot
Jaden
by
De
De
Leon, there,
Leon.
if I'm not mistaken.
Copeland the
Correct, Dave?
chance on the rebound, and he did not miss. That's going to make it 1-0 Spartans GBN over St. Ignatius. 12-12 to go here in the first period.
Jaden did a heck of a job on the face-off last night, but so far it looks like Ignatius is getting the best of us from a face-off perspective here today, but still very early.
Every night's a new night, and we'll see. Hopefully we can improve as the day goes on. Puck out in front. St. Ignatius takes it, clears the zone. Coming on 2-on-2 into the zone. Number 5 shoots it wide to the right. Copeland goes for it. Able to poke it out of the zone. Here it comes. It's 2-on-2. Now one more gets back. And it's called for offsides as they enter the zone just a little bit early.
Yeah, just Jaden couldn't quite put the brakes on. It's hard to stop that freight train when it's coming down the tracks that fast.
They got excited there. It was only a 2-on-2, but I think they really felt like they could make something happen there. So a nice effort by the team. And coaches come out with the sack line next.
Not allowing a
along
substitution, looks like.
Coaches have the sack line out there. He's got Magnuson and Sychek. Another good, strong line. Zhu and Reynolds on the defense. I'm sorry, Jing and Reynolds on the defense.
Oh, it looks like we were going to have our first power play of the night.
Looks like he's going for a cross check. I didn't quite see it in the play. But regardless, it's going to result in a 5-on-4 for the Spartans. We've got 11:35 to go in the first period. Sack wins the faceoff. St. Ignatius behind the net tries to clear it along the boards, and it does get through. Andrews retrieves. Behind the net, looks to break it out.
Showing some patience.
Drops it for Jacot. Over to Sychek. Sychek with some speed. Enters the zone cleanly. Into the right corner, circles around the net. Pass on top to Andrews. Andrews looks. Back to Sychek. Puts it on net. Saved by the goalie. Magnuson in the corner. Kept in by Sychek there. And Sychek gets it over to Andrews.
Brady from the point.
Andrews, he
missed
was looking for
Jacot.
Jacot on the far side. Just missed there. Jacot tries to get it in. And Andrews in with it.
Brady
Andrews
taking it
around
down
the net.
low, looking for a teammate.
And side check.
Side check at the point. Moves it back over. Oh, and just missed down low. Matty Sack was there, but the pass a little offline. Maybe deflected, Dave. I may have been deflected. Looks like we're going to have a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
With 10:05 to go in the first period, we've got a 1-0 lead, Glenbrook North over St. Ignatius.
Looks like we've got Carter Dunn on the face-off here. Or no, that's Ben Uke, correct. Or no, Carter Dunn. Oh, Jaden tries to go down low just a little wide. Ignatius clears. Pretty solid penalty kill right now by the team from just down 94 in Chicago. Jaden brings it in. Puts on the brakes, looking for a teammate. Dunn sends it down low again. Reynolds from the point. With a good rip and a nice save. Another nice save. Jaden with a shot. Northbrook keeps possession. They've lost it. Oh, and we've got a breakaway here, but excellent recovery by Mr. Reynolds, and he gets low and great job deflecting the puck. Carter Dunn brings it up and looking for a teammate. Disconnected, but no icing call. Number 5 brings it in. Looks like he's probably going to dump it down low. He's 1-on-3. Oh, and a nice save. De Leon up to Benyuk. Up to Copeland. Copeland looking for a teammate. And he puts it on takes the shot, but just a little bit wide. Doodlelibs went for the hit. A little bit of a miss there. But did the job. Dislodge the puck. Oh, a nice hit by number 3. Ben Yip gives chase. Ignatius struggling to clear it out of the zone. Good pressure by Northbrook. Ignatius dumps it down low, and they're gonna get some new bodies out here.
All right, taken by St. Ignatius in front of the net. Dispossessed by Ciota. Good passing by GBN, getting it up. Bennett drops it in and goes off for a change. St. Ignatius, oh, there's a nice hit player by Doodlevs.
Looked like Doodlevs might have been a little high there, Dave, but he got away with it.
Got to be careful on that. Make sure it's good, clean hitting. I think we've seen good, clean hockey here so far, and hope we can keep that up. And St. Ignatius with the puck. Really aggressive forecheck by the Spartans again. Whacking away at it. Some good opportunities. Puck comes out. Kept in by Fisher. Scramble, and Fisher gets it. Just gets away and out of the zone. Let's see if they have numbers. Could be a 3-on-2 coming the other way. 26 with the shot deflected by Fisher. And we're at a break.
Looks like we've got a face-off coming up. Some of the lower ceilings of the hockey rinks in the North Shore area. Would you agree with that, Dave?
What did you say there?
The ceilings here in Northbrook. Some of the lower ones here. We do see a lot of pucks hitting the roof up there.
You do see that, and yeah, it's something I don't even notice, but you are such an expert on the intricacies, like the ins and outs of the Northbrook Sports Center.
Yeah.
Look at it here.
Well,
in Northbrook,
some
Illinois.
of the older rinks built in the late 1960s, such as this, you'll see that.
All right, Spartans try to get it out. Resistance by St. Ignatius. Battle along the boards. A shot. It's deflected in front. Really nice play. It looked like number 57 took the puck. Is coming in low, and he was able to deflect it in. It's going to make
shot. It looked like it was a deflection, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it was 57 with the deflection. Good goal. Well done by the St. Ignatius team. We're at 1-1. 6:08 left in the first period. And we're out with the sack line. Again, trying to keep pressure. Sent down by St. Ignatius. They take the puck. Little danger in front of the Spartan net.
Heads up.
Clears it out. Magnuson trying to dispossess. Sack breaks it up. Zhu comes in. Oh, the pass goes a little bit long, and we're going to have an icing with 5:33 left in the first period.
Very even match so far, Dave. Equal on the shots, equal on the scoreboard.
It really has been, and like we talked about in the Open, you can't take any team lightly, and that goal, may have been a wake-up call for the Spartans. They've looked good, but with only a one-goal margin, it's easy to see that
fully
disappear.
Expecting this one to go down to the wire.
And let's see, we've got the Spartans trying to break it out. Magnuson taken over by St. Ignatius. Puck behind the net. Two Spartans. Number 5 eludes them, comes around.
Good pressure right there.
And
Good
passes it off
by
to his
James.
D-man. Nicely poked out there to start the
2-on-2
play.
with the trailer.
There's side check.
Looks like he lost his footing there. Oh, and an excellent pass.
Whoa, a pile up there. That was a great play there by the Spartans. Love to see the hustle. I think it was Zhu initially with the dive, keeping the puck alive. Side check in there, and the rest. What a great chance there for the Spartans.
Not too happy about the extracurriculars there after the puck was frozen. Looks like he took a shot to the back.
All right, out with the De Leon line. Ciota takes the puck, puts it on net.
Beautiful.
We apologize for technical difficulties. We're having a little trouble hearing each other here tonight. We'll try to get that settled up. And De Leon with it. Tries to go in front to Copeland. St. Ignatius on the breakout. Stopped by De Leon. Tries to keep it in. Does get out. Now taken by Dunn. He clears it down and no icing. De Leon with the pressure. Oh, he was looking for Dunn up the middle. Very close to a connection there. 26 broken up by Ciota. Copeland puts it up. And cleared out by Dunn. Let's see if that's far enough for an icing. I don't think so. Here comes St. Ignatius. Ooh, that's going to go. I think Dunn just acted quickly, didn't have time to react. He was coming in for the block, but pretty clearly did get him from behind.
He was kind of committed to the hit, and it looked like the Ignatius player may have turned a little bit, but a good call. It was from behind. So
It certainly was a hit from behind. So we're going to have a 2-minute power play for St. Ignatius. There's the shot, kept in by St. Ignatius. Pass over to the right, pressured by Andrews. Behind the net, puts it out to the blue line defenseman. Over to the wing, back on top. Passing along the right side. Good pressure there
by Brown getting down low there. They clear. Well done.
Pressure by Zheng, I believe that was. The Spartan power play has been outstanding this year. Let's keep up the great work. This one's off to a good start. Good pressure so far. Let's finish it off. 1:15 to go in the St. Ignatius power play. Oh, there's a nice pass on the wing. A nice save by Calentis. That shot was earmarked for the right side of the net. You can see right where he was going for. Calentis was up to the challenge. It was a good opportunity there for St. Ignatius.
Looks like we got 4 fresh bodies for the Spartans, if I'm not mistaken.
We do. We got a fresh group out there. Here's Fisher behind the net. He's out there on D with Reynolds. And we've got Sychek and Sack on the forwards on this kill. There it is, cleared out of the zone by Sack.
This could be trouble.
Sychek battles for it.
Speed.
Keeps it. Playing a game of keep away. And a great pass up front, redirected by Sack. Just broken up. That was an amazing short-handed opportunity. Anytime the puck is caught on that side of the goal, that side of the rink, when you're trying to kill a penalty, you're probably in good shape. There it's cleared out by Reynolds. 24 seconds to go. One last rush for St. Ignatius.
15 seconds left on the power play. Ignatius trying to make something. Hit Fisher with a hit, dislodges it. He's got numbers up to Judalevs. Scrum in the quarter. And Fisher sends it down low. Actually on net. Deflected. And we've got an icing call. Excellent penalty kill, Dave. What would you have to say about the penalty kill for these Spartans this year?
I think it's been outstanding. I'm not going to jinx them by giving any specific statistics, but the effort and the system that coaches have employed, certainly looks to be working as they are killing things off one after another. I think importantly, they've done a good job of staying out of the box too, to not have too many penalty minutes. These two clubs have the least penalty minutes in all of the league. There's Judalevs with the shot. Knocked away. St. Ignatius trying to get it out of the zone. And we have an offsides.
Judalevs maybe a little lucky to get away without a penalty there.
I think, the ref was right there. I think Judalevs was careful to make sure it wasn't a hit from behind or too late. And it looked like a good hit. Fromm on the faceoff. And here comes Jacot. Puts it on net. Gobbled up by the keeper.
Nice hard wrist shot from the blue line there. That had some pace on it, Dave.
That did have some heat. It looked like he was trying to go corner, but didn't quite get it there. And keeper was able to knock that down. Good passing there, back to Zhu. Pass out front, broken up by St. Ignatius and chipped out of the zone. And that one goes far enough for an icing call.
57 seemed to think it was deflected by a Spartan, but the ref says no, sir, and we're bringing it back down for another face-off here.
Yep, I don't think he expected that to be an icing, and probably could have played the puck if he had known. All right, we've got De Leon, Dunn, Copeland.
Back to Dunn with a shot. Nice save.
All right, and here comes St. Ignatius back up the ice. Little ride in the corner, comes out. 2-on-3, chipped up. Dunn fights for it. Copeland with it. Here comes St. Ignatius the other way. Reynolds back. Nice.
Fine
Takes
hit by
the
Reynolds.
defender
Dislodged the
off
puck.
the play. Nice play there. De Leon with speed up the middle, in and out of players, into the zone. Tries to beat one more, but it's taken away.
Oh,
Here comes St.
excellent.
Ignatius the other way. And that's going to be the end of the first period. With your score, the Spartans of GBN 1 and the St. Ignatius, what is their name?
That's a great
Team
question,
1. If you know their nickname, just call into the booth. We're always glad to take your calls or come and see us. We're live here in Northbrook Sports Center. Just come on to the booth and we'd
Well, I believe
love to
they're
hear
the
from
Wolves,
you.
Dave. St. Ignatius is the Wolves.
What are they?
The Wolves.
The Wolves. Oh, the Wolf. They're the Wolf Pack.
Wolfpack.
There we go. It's the Wolf Pack. St. Ignatius Wolf Pack Maroon. So we've got a 1-1 score on that first goal for GBN. Give it to 87 Copeland, assisted by De Leon and Dunn. Put them up 1-0. But a short time later, the equalizer came and made this a 1-1 game. Spartan goals at 12-12 left in the period. That lead lasted for 6 minutes or so before the Wolfpack were able to tie things up. All right, we're ready to get rolling here for our second period of hockey. We've got GBN 1, St. Ignatius 1 in this AHL Academic Hockey League conference matchup. Zhu back in the puck. He's pressured. Gets some help. Broken out of the zone. Here comes Sychek. Magnuson going to the net. Sychek comes around, looks for Magnuson. He puts it just off the goalie.
Fancy
Nice
stick work there by Sychek. That was nice.
It was well done by the two of them. Really nice play that just missed going in for a goal. Like to see the passing like that. And GBN back to retrieve. Chipped up the boards and out of the zone. Sychek coming in 2-on-2 again with Magnuson. Sychek puts it on net. Magnuson the rebound. Sychek another rebound. And the puck is whistled dead.
Northbrook starting to take a deciding lead and shot 16-6 right now. Really have picked it up over the past 5 minutes or so.
They really have picked it up. The St. Ignatius keeper has been up to the task and playing a very fine game so far. All right, we've got Drivis on the face-off out there with Benek and Dudalevs.
Looks like somebody may need some medical attention here over on the St. Ignatius bench. Trainer heading over.
All right,
Everything's all right.
Ready to get going. Puck is dropped. We're back on our way. Drivis gets it back to Jing. Nice passing. Now it's broken up and cleared out of the zone. Jing tries to keep it nearby. Comes around. There's a nice little collision there. Dudalevs has been physical again tonight. He's playing, again, a very noticeable style of hockey. And Benek with the puck, looking to break it
Get a
out.
little bit more physical out here, Dave. A lot of hitting going on.
It is starting to get Drivis around the defender. He goes to the net, backhand pass to Dudalevs. Really nice play there by the Spartans. Drivis with the burst of speed and a shot just off the crossbar. Drivis thought it was in. It looked like it just went off that crossbar.
Did not have much of an angle there, but that Excellent shot.
Yeah, Drivis
Like it hit
can't.
2 posts.
He cannot believe it. He was robbed there by the post, and it remains a 1-1 game. Shot in, knocked away by Calentis. Reynolds retrieves in the corner, up to Bennick. Kept in by St. Ignatius. Maybe hit with a high stick. St. Ignatius takes it. Jing in the corner. Fighting along with Dudalevs. Tries to get it out to Drivis. Comes around to the
Spartans
corner.
could use a whistle right now here, I think, Dave.
Yeah, it's like a game of keep away right now, but they're not quite able to get it out of the zone. And here they're finally able to. They may have numbers here, 3-on-2, but he just couldn't keep that skate
Tried to
onside.
drag it, just couldn't put the brakes on.
Yep, was looking for a 3-on-2 opportunity there, and it just was not to be at this time. 14:25 to go in the second period. Glenbrook North Spartans 1, St. Ignatius Wolfpack 1 in this Academic Hockey League matchup. St. Ignatius taken away from fighting in the corner for it. Still the battle. GBN wins it out to Andrews. He shoots it. Deflected wide by the defense. Nice shot on the rebound by Jacott. Andrews over to Fromm on his knees. Gets the pass over. Look at that. And St. Ignatius able to clear the zone. They're coming back. We got 3-on-3. 28.
Andrews, excellent defense.
Knocked away by Andrews. Block. Good positioning. Oh, that one goes through the slot. Good work by Chow. Now we got it up. St. Ignatius dumps it back in. Goes for a change. Andrews picks it up. Goes out to Jacott. More of a battle. Player gets by Andrews. They have numbers if they hurry.
Great recovery by Andrews.
Yeah, it was a really nice recovery. The player had him there for a second, and he got right back into the play. Pass out to the point. He puts it on. Traffic. That went off a stick. Deflected out. Another high-quality chance there. Here comes St. Ignatius.
Couple new skaters.
And St. Ignatius in. Looks like they've got some energy. I hope the Spartan team isn't starting to feel the wear of back-to-back games last night and tonight. There's a shot blocked by Ciota. Very nice block there. Here comes De Leon. Puck gets away and back to St. Ignatius. Wolfpack bringing it up. Nice play from behind by Dunn. Tries to get the puck back. It's a battle into the zone, and it's just a little bit offside.
Quite the shift by Brady Andrews there. He made several nice plays to send the Wolfpack packing.
He may feel some bruises from some of that nice play, but yes, a very nice shift by Andrews. This puck knocked in by Dunn. De Leon on the chase. Comes around. Copeland back to De Leon to Dunn. Just broken up. Out to the point. There's Copeland. Oh! He just waited. He couldn't quite get the shot off sooner and earmailed that one over the crossbar. Kept in there. Taken away by Copeland, but challenged by the St. Ignatius player. They battle along the boards and are able to get it out. Here comes one-on-one, the goal scorer, 57. Taken away by Fisher. Zhu with it. Brings it up over the line.
Let him a little too much there.
Just a little much, and taken over, but here comes that aggressive forecheck of the Spartan club.
It's one of their trademarks.
I would say they're relentless. When they're on their game, they're just nonstop. Here comes De Leon towards the end of his shift, and with numbers he's taken down, no call. Taken away by St. Ignatius. Magnuson with the shot wide. Side check the rebound. And again.
Oh, the puck was still loose, but you got to like him blowing it, though. Player safety.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah, it was a nice couple of efforts there at the end. The backhander by Sychek, stopped by the goalie. 10:43 to go, 1-1. Spartans and Wolfpack. Sack with the face-off, won by St. Ignatius, cleared down, and this is going to go for icing. Sack takes the face off. Let's see how he'll do here. Can he get it back to Reynolds? I think they're looking to get it back to him and start the play going. Yeah, he tried to get it to Reynolds, taken away by the St. Ignatius player. GBN able to get back, passing back and forth, and the puck is dumped in. Zhu gets it back to Reynolds, to Sychek. And here they come. This is Sychek again with speed. He goes. He sees his man Sack. He tried to get it to him.
Uh-oh. But
broken up.
They have a breakaway. No. Well, good.
Yeah, St. Ignatius had numbers there.
They had him. The puck was just moving a little too slow, fortunately for the Spartans. Not so much for St. Ignatius. Nice little hit to dislodge the puck by Brady.
And it's a race to the puck. Magnuson going for it. Takes down the other player. Keeps it in nicely. He's Drivis. Now Sack out to the puck. Looks to drop it back. Taken over by St. Ignatius. Pest gets him out of the zone. Out to number 5. And he dumps it in and goes off for a change. Nice breakout. Nice breakout by the Spartans. We got Sack coming in. He dumps it in all the way to the goalie. That one took a funny hop.
Little knuckleball.
It was a little knuckleball. A tricky one for the goalie, but he was up to the task. All right, dumped in. St. Ignatius coming to bring it back. And again, dumped in by St. Ignatius. Taken by Ciota. He looks for Bennett along the boards. Bennett gets it out to Drivis. And that play is going to be offsides by a good couple feet. And we've got tempers flaring a little bit in the corner there.
Yep. 57 coming in to get on the action.
I don't think there'll be too much there.
Yeah.
I think we may have a couple trips to the box, but not much more that I can see there. And the referee is looking to try to sort things out.
Looks like they will not.
All right. Looks like we are going to keep things 5-on-5 with nobody in the box.
Just a little pushing and shoving. I really don't think there was too much there. But I do think if we see more of that, we may send both of them to the box next time around.
They just might have to send a message by putting someone in the box. Here comes GBN. Pass out front, taken away, taken down. St. Ignatius clears the zone. They come back. Zhu on the D. Good stick by Kalentis. And puck dribbles out of the zone, knocked back in, then over to Dudalev's. Puck gets by and taken over by St. Ignatius. Along the boards, Bennett fights to keep it, gets it over to Dudalev's.
Back to the point.
Up to the point to Zhu. Zhu looks for Fisher. Over to Dudalev's. Knocked away by the St. Ignatius player. Tried to get it out, but couldn't quite do it. Good pressure here by GBN, keeping it in the zone. It's a good steal by the Wolfpack player. Comes up with speed. 1-on-2, poked away by Zhu. GBN comes back, but don't really have numbers. Dumped in, and Fisher keeps it in, puts it on net.
Reynolds with a slapper.
Oh, there's a big slap shot from Reynolds.
On target, too, but deflected by a body.
That one had some pace on it, that shot. Little collision there. Nice dive by Fisher. Taken over by Jacot. I'm sorry, that was Chow. Jacot over to help. And puck is covered up. We've got 6:47 to go in the second period. GBN 1, St. Ignatius 1.
A lot like we thought it'd be, a low-scoring affair. A lot of back and forth. I don't think anyone's running away with this one.
All right, ready to resume play. Linesman drops the puck. Put him behind the net. And, a little hit there. Player goes down. Puck taken over and then taken back. Oh, and that puck is cleared out of play. And coaches go with the De Leon line. De Leon looks to win the puck. Tried to keep it in there by Dunn.
Nice
Cleared
job
out.
by Reynolds.
And Dunn takes it, tries to get it out to De Leon, dumps it into the zone, and gets on the forecheck. St. Ignatius. Get it up the puck. Some good passing here. Reynolds tries to keep him to the outside. There's the shot. Nice play there by Jing, I believe that was. Copeland with it up. He's looking for help. He takes the shot at an angle. Shot. Nice save by the goalie. It's a tough angle shot. Put it on net, but the goalie was game for that one. Puck taken out. Taken back by Ciota. Over to Andrews. Back to St. Ignatius. Passing around in the zone by St. Ignatius and back to the Spartans. They dump it in and go off for changes. Puck kept out nicely. Here's Sychek. Picking up speed, goes around a defender, race to the corner.
Looks like that could have been an interference by 55 there. He was borderline throwing a block.
Certainly was taken off of the play there.
But he's a big body, so
it was a very nice play. Then after, I think a good shot by, I believe, Jacot. Now it's Ciota behind, taken over by St. Ignatius. Andrews takes it. This player slips.
44 blowing a tire.
Got along the boards, and it comes out to Ciota. Puts it down on ice. It's going to be short of icing.
Great effort by Magnuson right there.
He really raced to get there. And here they keep it in the zone. Nice shot off the pad. Yeah, we got a little bit of heating up here, I'd say. Ciota on the pressure.
Good job by
He
Ciota.
takes over the puck behind the net, tries to get it to Sychek, taken over by St. Ignatius. And the Wolfpack come out trying to get a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Shot goes wide. St. Ignatius able to keep it in. Shot broken up by Andrews. That shot Ciota got a piece of. St. Ignatius keeps it in the corner. Pressured by Sack. Gets some help from Andrews. They're able to get it out to Drivis.
Drivis all alone. He's got some time.
Does have time and space, and that's a beautiful pass. Gets it to Andrews. He could be in on the goalie.
Oh, what a great effort.
Just at the end, the St. Ignatius player may have gotten a stick on that one.
Wolfpack goalie's having a heck of a game. He made some fine saves.
Certainly is, and that's 22 shots on board now for the Spartans. 21 of them saved by the keeper for St. Ignatius. And there we go. It's kept in by Fisher. Taken over. Doodlev's with the fight. He gets it back. Now dispossessed and cleared out of the zone. Good job getting back by Fisher, and he's coming back the other way. Could be 3-on-2 if they hurry. There's Fisher with the shot. Knocked away with the stick and coming back the other way. Oh, quite the opportunity from Doodlev's out front. Couldn't hit the target. And St. Ignatius coming back. We've got 1 minute, 50 seconds to go here in the second period. 1-1. Spartans and Wolfpack.
Minute 41
Battle
play.
in the corner. Drivis able to get it. Can he keep it? Yes,
Drivis
back to Drivis, and he'll look to get it out of the zone. That pass is deflected, looking for Jacquard. He comes and retrieves it, comes around the net, looking for help. Chow goes to the front, now comes around. Good stick by Jacquard. Spartans trying to keep it in. Jacquard looking for the pass, a beautiful pass to Chow. And just missed completing that. A really nice play. Great pass.
Quite
Great,
get it over the pad, Dave.
great effort. You can see what he was trying to do, and it just missed there. But a great passing play. Good effort all around. Reynolds back to retrieve. We've got 50 seconds to go here in the second period. And it's taken away. Got a turnover in the zone.
Dangerous spot to lose the puck there.
Passing around, man open in the slot. He puts the shot wide to the right. There's the shot that's deflected. A lot of pressure now from St. Ignatius. Is that puck's able to get out? And Jacquard able to push it further. It's tripped up, no call.
20 seconds to go here.
And that's going to be offside. So you can see again the player just trying to keep on, but missed it by that much.
Important face-off here for the Spartans. Would you agree, Dave?
Well, sure. 17.1 seconds on the clock. We'll see if either team can make something happen. De Leon on the face-off. Taken by St. Ignatius and shot in weakly. Knocked away by Colentus.
Smart idea to freeze it right there.
It may as well. 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
You don't want an accidental misplay or something to end up in the back of the net. That would be deflating.
Colentus erring on the side of caution, but I think that was the smart play.
I think it was as well. De Leon on the face-off to the left of Colentus. St. Ignatius gets it out to the point, deflected on the way by number 24. But couldn't quite make it in. Oh, GBN, unfortunately, is going to get called for a hit there.
Looks like the Wolfpack's going to have a 5-on-4 when we start the third period here, Dave.
They're going to call Dunn for roughing on that play. So the Spartans, unfortunately, are going to start the third and decisive period short for the first 2 minutes. So we've got 17 minutes to go here. Matt, how would you wrap up these first 2 periods?
I think it was a great effort. I think I'm excited to see what the Sanchez brothers and their dad work up on the whiteboard here in the locker room. the third period has really been their period all year. So they seem to work some magic in there.
Yeah, here's to hoping. I know coaches are going to have them ready to come out. Be important, obviously, to kill off that first 2-minute penalty. I think if they're able to do that, that may just give them the momentum they need to bring this one home.
Well, we will soon see soon up. But we really appreciate everybody at home spending their Sunday evening here with us. We know you've got busy lives, busy schedules, and appreciate the support for the Spartans.
And we are glad to spend it with you, with Matt Fisher. I'm Dave Copeland. We're going to take a break for a little bit. We'll be back for the drop of the puck, probably about 10 minutes away. Zamboni just coming on the ice. We'll see you in a bit.
Third period about to get underway. 1-1. St. Ignatius and GBN. GBN's going to be starting this period a man down due to a roughing or interference penalty by Carter Dunn to end the second period. Penalty kills look good so far tonight and this year. Dave, what are you thinking here in this third period?
Well, I think it all goes back to the keys of the game. Do you remember what we specified? What do you think the biggest key was that we said?
The biggest key was to start fast. We did start fast. Another key was to stay out of the penalty box, and we haven't done the best job about that. I'd say penalties are inevitable, but I believe it's 3-1 in favor of St. Ignatius as far as the penalties tonight are concerned, the power plays, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So, final huddle. Refs are ready to get started. We're ready for the face-off here in Northbrook Sports Center. The Spartans are going to start shorthanded. They're out there with Benwick and Copeland, Andrews and Reynolds there. Copeland chased from the box. Benwick takes it, gets it over to St. Ignatius. Benwick. Here comes the breakout for St. Ignatius. They pass it up. Enter the zone on the left. Benwick comes over. St. Ignatius gets it over to the point. Pass wide. There's a shot by 56. Broken up by Copeland. Gets it back, and a shot goes wide. Andrews fights against two men underneath. Taken by St. Ignatius. Man behind the net. Looks for help on the side. Knocked away momentarily by Andrews. St. Ignatius with some nice passing here. Oh, that's a good look. Player just could not put his stick on that. And good pressure by Benwick, and he takes it away.
Oh, and he draws the
Knocking out some valuable time and draws the penalty.
David Ben-Yuk, what a job right there to draw the penalty, and we're going to be even on 4-on-4 for the next 56 seconds.
Yeah, really good hustle, and it's great to see that kind of hustle paid off. So for 4-on-4 hockey, coaches are going to put out Sychek and Sack on the forwards, along with Andrews and Fisher on the defense. You got the two lefty forwards and the two right-handed defensemen. Fisher takes and gets it over to Sack, brings it back to Fisher, up to Andrews. Knocked away, he's taken down, no call. Sack with the backhand deflected into the corner. Fisher after it, leaves it for Sychek. Sychek fights for it in the corner. Continues to battle. Good hit there. Northbrook doing their best to keep it in the zone, but it's cleared out with a nice long pass for St. Ignatius. Players in, taken off nicely by Brady Andrews. Oh, and there's a hit that may have been a little bit late. Sometimes the refs are going to see that retaliation and miss the first one, and let's see if that's quite what's going to happen on this play. Well, they're going to let them play. Continues 4-on-4. Glenbrook North trying to get the puck out. Fisher in the end, he battles, chips it over to himself, tries to retrieve, but the St. Ignatius player has it. Circles around, fans on a shot, taken by Fisher, over to Copeland.
Spartans are up to 5-on-4.
And he comes in and around the net. He looks for Fisher. Fisher has it, chips it over to De Leon, back to Fisher. Fisher on the edge. We do have a 5-on-4 here for 45 more seconds. De Leon down to Well, it looks like that's Reynolds in front. Oh, attempted shot by Dunn. Couldn't get all of that. It's a battle. Reynolds in the corner battling nicely. Extra player. De Leon comes out with it. Circles back. Takes it. Gets it to Fisher, who puts it on net, and it's deflected up and out of play. 12 seconds to go on the power play here. 14:06 left in the third. We're at 1-1. Glenbrook North and St. Ignatius. Final 12 seconds. Matthew Sack on the faceoff. Side check with it, gets it out to the point. Zheng gets it back, puts it on net.
Oh, fine shot.
Saved by the goalie. Nice low shot.
There.
That one could go in or could get a deflection. Good effort. Taken over by St. Ignatius. Looking to get it out. Broken up there by side check, taken by Sack. Sack with the shot, gobbled up by the goalie.
Fine shot
nice
by
shift
Matthew
there.
Sack. Another great save by the goalie.
Yeah, had some pressure out in front by Magnuson as well. That looked like a good opportunity for the Spartans. It's a face-off taken by Sack. Over to Magnuson, out to Andrews. Magnuson puts it wide, retrieved by Sidecheck in the corner. He finds Magnuson. Magnuson shoots, and it's saved nicely by the St. Ignatius goaltender. Cleared out of the zone. Ciota going back. Man coming hard for St. Ignatius. Wolfpack gets settled. Put it up the ice nicely on the stretch pass. Magnuson over to help. Sticked away by Calentis. And here comes Sidecheck up along the boards with speed. Good stick by the St. Ignatius player. Now the puck goes down for icing.
And an icing call brings it down for a face-off. Well, unfortunate. A lot of shots on goal, nearly double here for the Spartans tonight.
Yeah, 26-15. But as we said in the opening, it's going to be that team that's just able to get more pucks in the back of the net that ultimately is going to be the winner. We think that's the key to the game.
That was one of your keys, was getting more pucks in the goal, I believe. Is that correct, Dave?
Oh, yes. Right. There's the shot. St. Ignatius putting some pressure on. There's a shot deflected by, I believe that was Zhu, and he's hobbles to the bench.
Yeah, or Zhu may have...
I think he's going to.
That was not padded.
I think he's going to be all right, but yes, he took a puck off the body. St. Ignatius wins the draw from the point, puts it behind the net. Drivis over, he's taken down. Puck comes out to Zheng. And here come the Spartans. With speed is Dudalev's. Looked like he was maybe leaving it for Benuik. Zheng puts pressure on. Here comes St. Ignatius the other way. Stopped nicely by Reynolds. Zheng battles for it. Stick is held up and Drivis enters the zone. Looks to shoot it off the defender into the middle. Benuik got his stick on it. Dudalev's on the chase. Cleared out of the zone. Let's see if the Spartans can get a little something going here. We have an offside call with 11:28 to go here in the third period from Northbrook Sports Center. Second of a three-game schedule against St. Ignatius. Spartans took the first one 4-0 at Fifth Third Arena last month. This game a lot tighter. Couldn't be any tighter. GBN unable to keep it out. Good block by Andrews. But St. Ignatius gets it back. Continued relentless pressure right now. Player taken down in front. GBN gets it, tried to get it out. And the Wolfpack able to keep it in. Ciota tries again. Here it's taken over by...
Oh, beautiful stretch pass.
Oh, there's the pass for Chow, and what a save! Whoa! Excellent save. That was highway robbery here at Sports Center.
Another fine save by the goalie. Looked like he had it just under the...
That was a terrific stop. Definitely hats off to the keeper.
Terrific pass. Well executed on all sides.
Well, let's see how the Spartans respond to that. Maybe it's a little adversity, and we'll see if they can rise to the occasion. Dunn takes the face-off, gets it over to Copeland. Fisher on front, puts it on net. There's a rebound coming. Copeland couldn't get to it. Pass out. St. Ignatius player gets a step, but now it's taken over by De Leon. He gets it up to Dunn, over to Copeland. Copeland looks, tries to leave it for Dunn. He shoots, saved by the goalie. Copeland up front off the pads. Battle out to the side. Now De Leon with the shot. That one's broken up. Copeland back with it. And looks to get it to Dunn. And that one just kept in by Reynolds nicely. There's some good passing there. That was a nice little pass. Done to Copeland. Rebound. Great attempt by De Leon on the rebound. That was another excellent opportunity for the Spartans.
Oh, and a shot wide.
De Leon gets in underneath. It's going to be taken over by St. Ignatius. Tired players out there for the Spartans. They're starting to change the line now. Fisher keeps it in, or gets it in. Tries to follow. Tries to fight his way through. Passed by Magnuson. Looks like Reynolds to Magnuson. Reynolds pinches, keeps it in to Sack, puts it on net, and it gets through! Matthew Sack with the shot. It looked like the keeper had it, and then it just trickled through.
Lost the handle.
It was good pressure by that line. Again, they had that near miss on the last shift. This line kept the pressure on. And
Damn,
beautiful.
they finally broke there. You know, 33 shots. You know, we're bound to
Beautiful
get a little
goal.
puck. You call it puck luck. Is that right, Dave?
Well, it's never a bad idea to put the puck on the net. That's what Eddie Olczyk always taught us, right? For all you young hockey players out there, it's never a bad idea to put the puck on the net. GBN keeping pressure. And out come the Wolfpack. 2-on-2.
Excellent.
Checked off nicely by Andrews.
Right,
puck gets over, kept in at the point. Blocked by Sajek. There's a play. Oh, big save by Kalentis out in front. 8:13 to go. Third period. Glenbrook North Spartans 2, St. Ignatius Wolfpack 1. Copeland leaves it. Dunn has it. It's good passing there. Jing with a good pass in there. Puck comes out. Copeland able to get it. Broken up in the middle, and the Wolfpack come out. One-on-one battle along the boards. Knocked away just enough. and taken away nicely by the Spartans. Here they come out with De Leon. He pushes it up for Dunn. Kind of an area pass. He chases after, but the Ignatius player is able to pick up that puck. They're coming out. Oh, a nice stick by Fisher. That puck was looking for the player on the far side.
Back there. That could have been dangerous.
Nice
play.
That was dangerous, but I think Fisher was able to see it all the way. And St. Ignatius coming up. Player, a little juke, a little deke. Here he goes around. Taken off the puck there very nicely by Dudalevs. Gets the puck back. Poked away. Hit along the boards by Benuik. Benuik with it, clears the zone. He's speeding up the right side. Sees a man in the middle. It's over to Dudalevs. Saved by the goalie. Some excellent passing there again by the Spartan team. You love to see that. Ideally, you'd like a few more of these to go in the net and feel comfortable, but I like the effort. I like the passing that I'm seeing from this
play
team.
there. You know, he split second to get that puck off, but unfortunately right into
the more opportunities like that this team gets, the better position they're going to be in. Not everyone's going to go in, but keep providing the chances. Shot at Reynolds is blocked away. We'll have a face-off with 6:25 to go. 2-1 Spartans. Dudalevs to take the face-off. Puck in the corner, chased by Drivis. Benuik on it. Battle in the corners. St. Ignatius out with it. Andrews tries to keep it in, but that one got out of the zone. All right, face-off just outside the blue line. Taken by St. Ignatius. Get it out of the zone. Here they come. It's a 3-on-3. Broken up by Andrews. Gets it out of the zone. Benuik after it. Poked away by the Wolfpack player. Now back to the Spartans. Benuik with the fight. Enters the zone. Gets knocked off the puck. Taken by Andrews. He tries to get it in. That one's blocked. There's the puck down. We're going to have an icing call.
Dave, 2-1 on the scoreboard. Do you think 2 goals is going to be enough for the Spartans to get away with a W here tonight?
I would not count on that. I think they've got to continue to play the brand of hockey that we've seen from them tonight. Keep playing hard-nosed. Don't lay back. Don't give up on the offense. A third goal for them would certainly be, third goal for us would certainly be large. So I'm looking for goal number 3 to come, and it almost does right there. Sidecheck with the rebound
right
attempt.
There for the rebound. Another great save by the goaltender.
And Fisher takes it back. Battles now in the neutral zone. Brought back by St. Ignatius. Zhang with it, leaves it back for Sidecheck. Sidecheck kicks it up to himself, tries to stick, gets there, it's a bit of a race. Shot was blocked by a defender. Some nice passing. Fisher shoots it wide off that nice pass from Magnuson. Sack goes in the corner, fights for it, taken by the Wolfpack, cleared out, taken over by Fisher. Fisher brings it. He's eyeing the net. You can see it here. Right into the goalie. Nice effort there. You can see he had a opening to either shoot or continue in as he chose to do. Good scoring opportunity there for the Spartans. .439 to go. 2-1 in this Academic Hockey League matchup between the Glenbrook North Spartans and the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. And that puck is going to go down for an icing call. 4:26 to play. This keeper for St. Ignatius has really been outstanding.
Really
Limiting the Spartans to 2 goals is really putting on a performance here. Fromm wins the faceoff to Ciota. Down under, I believe that's Chow. Fromm fighting for it. St. Ignatius back. Oh, I think a stick got caught up there. We're gonna have a hooking call. Yeah, that one's gonna go.
That's just 2 guys getting tangled up there. I'm not sure I agree with that call, but nevertheless, Ciota heading to the penalty box for 2 minutes.
All right, here's a big test for the Spartans. As good as their penalty kill has been this year, no group I'd rather have.
They're only as good as their last penalty kill.
No group I'd rather have out there, but you're only as good as your last kill. Let's see if they can get a super important penalty kill here. And the puck goes wide. Sack chases after. He gets it out of the zone. Sytek's going to put a little pressure on, see if he can be a bit of a nuisance for the St. Ignatius player. Into the zone, dekes around the player, he gets around, knocked away. Wolfpack wanted a call on that one, no call.
Ignatius threw a block up there at the blue line, but no interference called.
There we go. That puck taken by Sytek and cleared all the way down. 1:13 left in the penalty. And here come the Wolfpack coming on up. Coming down the left side. He's picked up by Fisher, keeps him to the outside. Pass in, taken away by Reynolds. He tries to clear, and that's going to be a souvenir for a lucky fan at the Northbrook Sports Center. Oh, I thought they were going to run away with that puck.
Not. I mean, those are precious pucks here.
Giddy that they got a souvenir. That's one honest fan that just passed that puck back. Right, 54 seconds left in the penalty. De Leon keeping the pressure on, is able to get it out of the zone. St. Ignatius looks to get in and set it up. Fisher with the puck, gets it out. De Leon coming at it. It's out of the zone. De Leon tries for the steal. He had his eyes on a breakaway there if he was able to just get past that defender. It's a nice hip check by Reynolds. Copeland takes it, tries to get it out, kept in by St. Ignatius. Battle to the point. Whoa, a good opportunity there. That shot goes just wide. Northbrook now, Glenbrook North fighting off the penalty. We're going to be at equal strength.
And we're even.
2 minutes left to go in the third period. Here comes the player in. It's a bounce rebound. Big pressure here by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack looking at possibly pulling their goalie. They haven't done it yet.
He's thinking about it.
He's looking at the bench. Copeland with the puck in the defensive zone, rings it around, clears the zone. And Magnuson on the attack trying to put the pressure on. Reynolds with it. He just clears it down.
An icing call. Yeah.
It's going to be an icing call, but
probably a good. I think we could use some fresh bodies here on the ice, and I think that may have been something Coach Sanchez was looking for right there.
I think that probably was exactly what was on his mind there. So we've got an icing call, and
going back to what we were saying, there's good icings and there's bad.
That's right.
That's a good one if there is such a thing.
And we've got a timeout here with 1:32 to go. Spartans trying to hang on to this 2-1 lead. We'll see if the Wolfpack will come out immediately with their goalie pulled, or if they'll wait and make sure that they get possession first. But either way, I think we're looking at some 6-on-5 hockey coming to us very soon. I think if they keep the mindset that they've had on the penalty kills, where they're 4 fighting against 5, the 5 fighting against 6 should be just fine. Let's see if they can pull it off, defend this 2-1 lead.
Interesting choice of music tonight. I'm not sure who's DJing here tonight, but the music, it's not what I would consider hockey tunes. Would you agree with that, Dave?
Well, you know what? I hear that those who complain about these things get to run the show, so perhaps you'll be drafted to take care of the music next game.
I'd be happy to. I mean, if I could do both jobs, Dave, I can only be one place at one time. I can't be doing music and doing color commentary.
All right, the net is empty. 6 men versus 5, battle along the boards. St. Ignatius takes it behind the net. Pressure. That shot broken up. Fisher goes after it. Here comes Sack putting pressure behind the net. 1:12 to go. Passing around. Pressure there. Oh, that puck was deflected just wide by 24 in the middle. It was a nice play by the Wolfpack.
57 seconds to play.
And puck comes out, and it is cleared. Just what was needed tipped, there.
So no icing, so we're going to have some precious time kick off this clock.
It was deflected.
40 for the Spartans.
40 seconds left. St. Ignatius into the zone with possession behind the net. They put it in the slot. Oh, broken up there by Fisher. 26 seconds to go. There's a pass. Broken up. The shot long length of the ice by Sychek goes wide for icing with 20.8
wrong address
seconds.
Right there on that shot, you know?
All right, 21 seconds to go.
2 seconds.
6 on 5 for the Wolfpack. De Leon to take the face-off. St. Ignatius gets it. Puck bouncing dangerously around the net. It's a battle. It's a battle. You can't see anything. Oh, it's knocked away there by Andrews.
And it looks like we've got a
great play. 7 seconds left. Can we get it out of the zone? There's a shot. Oh, it goes just wide. 2 seconds. 1.
Penalty on our goalie, I believe.
With 0.4 seconds left. Let's see if they'll take a look. There's a flurry there at the net. And I don't know how that puck stayed out. What a fight by St. Ignatius to try to get that equalizer. But the Spartans' defense, goaltender, were up to it. So Reynolds to go to the box to serve 0.4 seconds of its 2-minute minor.
Kind of unfortunate for Ignatius. The penalty was called with probably 15 seconds left. If the whistle's made, you're going to have a 6 on 4 out there. So
that's true. You wanted that whistle
but they had
to be
the possession. You had to keep things rolling, and they certainly had their chances.
That's a good point. That would have been interesting to give up possession there to force the whistle and give yourself that much of an opportunity. Here with 0.4 seconds left. Oh, and with the call from Toronto.
They are going to put 2 seconds back on the clock
they heard from Toronto. They've been reviewing the play and decided to put 2.0 seconds up on the board. Good call there. And De Leon with the face-off. Shot goes wide. And the Glenbrook Spartans.
And things are getting a little chippy out here.
Bit of a fight there. We do have some punches being thrown. Security heading to the area. Refs now seem to be trying to get things under control. Refs doing a good job of keeping the players separated, getting them to their respective locker rooms.
And this was a physical game, but a clean game the entire time. I just think tempers are flaring here, at the end, and you hate to see it, but a fine game by both teams.
Players will head to their respective dressing rooms. No handshakes here. And I agree, it was a tough, hard-fought game going down to the wire. Couldn't have been any closer down the stretch, with St. Ignatius frantically trying to get that equalizer, and Glenbrook North and Calentes in the defense said no.
But another win for the side. I believe this is, how many in a row does this make for them?
Let's take a look, and let's...
I believe just 2. I'm not mistaken.
We'll take a look at what we've got coming up on the schedule as well. Coming up next for the Spartans will be Friday, October 24th game right here at Northbrook Sports Center. It's going to be a rematch of last night's game versus the Patriots of Stevenson. And then on Sunday the 26th, back at Fifth Third Arena, we'll be taking on the same Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. It's good to give the teams a little rest before that for tempers to calm down. And I'm sure we'll have a good, hard-fought game next weekend, Sunday the 26th. So Friday the 24th.
So a lot of hockey coming up here on the schedule.
Yeah,
like
we've still got 3 more games to close out October. October